Are we live? Are we live? Dad?
Where are you?
Wait. Yeah, give it a minute.
There we go.
It's thinking.
Oh yeah.
It's muted.
Is it muted? What, I mean,
no,
we don't need.
Don't unmute
Yeah, I was
it.
about to say. What are you talking about?
We don't need to listen to it. I just
Madame Merma. Oh, it was 21 days ago.
yeah.
Top Gun. That was 14 days ago.
That was one of the guys we played
Oh yeah,
headliners with.
Headliners gameplay to follow.
Solid ass game.
Yeah,
Go
if you
check
haven't played it yet, it's fun.
Go play it.
But yeah,
All right, I'm ready when you are.
yeah. But no, yeah. Vampire Hunters, dude. I've gotten so far in that game. I've unlocked I don't know how many levels. I've unlocked a mirror world. I've unlocked like there's this random entity just that pops up every now and then. It's just like these golden hands. I told you about that.
Yeah.
And it like will make the world wonky, or it like jimbles up the option screen.
Is that like on like one of the levels, or is it on the challenges?
No, it's the game.
Oh, it's the game.
Yeah, and then I unlocked an adventure mode.
How many level deep do you go? Because I'm replaying it, and last time I played it, I didn't make it that super far. Because
there's a lot. Like I thought it was only gonna be a few levels, and then it's all just like repetitive play with the other characters.
Yeah.
But I've unlocked a lot of characters, and then I have a like 2 rows of characters with question marks still, because I haven't met the requirements to get the info on those yet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pull up the game, but I want to. What's it called? Because I was looking at this, like I've only got 8 hours in, and I'm only like 31% completion. But I was like, bro, they got so many fucking 220 fucking achievements. I was like, Jesus, and it's all of them are basically max out every item, unlock every character.
Dude, the one item you need to get, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's the pentagram. It's it like wipes the map of the
Then it sucks in all the gems.
But that's when you get like the
combination. Like you get you have to get the pentagram and something else with it. I forgot what it was. But yeah, I've gotten that ability. That thing is fucking awesome. I want to know what the optimal build is, because there's a build that people can make that can kill the Reaper at the end.
Oh, really?
I've seen it be done.
Oh shit.
From what I understand is there's an ability that is the freeze time ability.
Oh yeah.
That combines with something else, and then if you have it paired with another ability, you can stop him dead in his tracks. But you got to time it like perfectly, and then you can actually kill the fucking Reaper. And what happens after you kill him, I think, is you still keep going, and then like another even stronger version of him comes out later. Or something else comes out. I don't remember for sure.
I thought I got to the end of the game because I fought because there's different colored Reapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's an amalgamation of all the Reapers.
Oh.
And I fought it, and I beat it, and then the game, like it looked like it bugged out, and then it went back to the load screen, and then it gave me like the secret level, and that's the level it had like the description of the level said, this shouldn't be here. So I clicked it, and I started it, and that's when the hands came up.
Oh. Yeah. You fought the master hand.
Well, no, you don't fight him. He just like, you hear like a hoo, 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 hoo. And you see these hands, but it's almost like someone did like a really like pixelated like video of someone's real hands clapping.
Oh.
So they look like real people hands clapping, but they're super pixelated. Yeah, it doesn't match the game at all.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then it changed like what the characters look like and shit. It made you into like a monster, and you were killing everything. It was wild.
Yeah, I definitely have never made it that far into the game, but that's interesting. I'll have to see if I can make it that far, because the thing is, this game is very addicting, but it also is like it will fucking murder your eyes after a while because you're so like hyper focused on it.
I've done a build where I just don't have to move anymore.
Have you ever found the Vampire Survivors like TikTok or social media?
No.
Their social media is literally just nothing but memes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. One of the reoccurring ones is it's like the perspective of a fan be like, "Hey, Vampire Survivors, where's the vampires?" And they're like, "How about you shut up?"
Fuck you. That's where.
Because I think there is no actual vampire in the
there
game,
is.
or it's like not until super later or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the whole meme because every time you find people in the coffin, it's like, oh, there's the vampire's not here. He's in a different
And
coffin.
it was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. What are we talking about? Valentine's?
I guess that's just what I'm going with.
That's love.
I found this art. I thought it was pretty cool.
Good lagoon. That's what I call my bed after Valentine's Day.
You'd be surprised how much. Actually, I don't think you would be surprised.
What?
There's a lot and lots of Danny DeVito fan art.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's amazing how much people glaze up this man.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
All right. Testing volume. That's good. And let's do the record.
Time it. Love is in the air.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
To all you lonely motherfuckers out there, you know, just make sure you use lubricant.
All you fucking guys out there that are simping for your online kittens, it's time to get a real girlfriend.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter how many fucking, bits or shekels you throw at them. You need to fucking get your shit together.
Dude, what if there was a like a site like an OnlyFans or Twitch, you know, where you throw bits and everything? If there was a site that you can throw shekels. It's like Jewish OnlyFans or something.
Jewish OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You throw the shekels.
It's just everybody complaining it's too expensive.
I'll only throw my shekels when there's a discount. God, that's probably anti-Semitic. Yeah.
You haven't been on sale all year.
I'm waiting for the New Year's sale.
Okay, we're not racist.
No. From last week's episode about all the cartoons that people want to fuck and everything.
Yeah.
My buddy, shout out Bill, he brought up a good point. He just messaged me randomly. He's like, hey, I caught the new episode. You missed one. I was like, all right. And Roxanne from the Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like that was too obvious.
Yeah, but then I told him, I was like, nah, fuck Roxanne. She did my boy Max dirty. That gothy poetry chick that the big guy Pete falls in love with.
That's a solid ass pick.
Yeah.
But also they are underage, and you gave me a lot of shit about certain ones being underage. But I was like, I thought we were playing fantasy here. It's like, maybe I'm also an underage monkey.
Try saying that to the police. You're at the fucking zoo. Maybe I'm an underage monkey, okay?
Look at him. He's so cute.
That's what the scientist said. Throwback from that last episode.
There's a reference to me picking Dixie Kong from the last episode. But anyways, if you want to watch these episodes live, make sure to find us on twitch.tv/9funkplays.
I made a post.
Yeah. We're trying to really be better about promoting shit. But, you know us. We're two old fucks that don't really care sometimes. But we're trying to be better. We're trying to be better. But yeah, today's theme, or loose theme, is going to be revolving around Valentine's, love, and all that other good shit. All that other gay shit.
So I have the weekend to myself, so I'm going to masturbate so much. No, I'm kidding. Because my wife, Hannah, she went to this really cool, like, romance festival, book festival thing with her friend. And she went last year. It was pretty cool. She's going to get, apparently, she did, like, the VIP ticket. So she's going to get, like, a swag bag of books and T-shirts and stuff like that.
It was just 3 bottles of KY jelly and a cucumber.
I needed a snack, but I don't know what the KY was for. But it's not KY. It's just, like jelly.
Yeah.
So it's all edible.
Back in the day, did you ever use one of those fire and ice condoms?
I've tried one.
They suck.
Yeah,
I hated them. They fucking
It just felt like you put like slightly old icy hot on your penis sometimes.
And I don't know if it was also just like if they were using like a weird lubricant on them, but then they always feel like really oily to you. Like it was like they were using like almost like an oil based lubricant on it.
Yeah, it wasn't water based.
It wasn't water based, and so that fucking shit was like whoop, whoop, whoop.
Or what's the ones that the tingly ones?
The tingly ones?
Yeah,
I'm
have
not
you
sure.
not seen those?
No.
Yeah, they like have like a certain kind of lubricant on them that makes it tingle. And I'm like, who wants that? And it just feels like your penis fell asleep.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you get like the ants on your legs when your leg falls asleep?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what it felt like. And I'm like, I don't like this. No.
Yeah. I remember one time a buddy of mine needed my help to get a job. So
Needed my help to put a condom on.
nah, here you go, buddy. Just
All right, hold on.
that fucking Mr. Garrison thing from South Park. He does it in front of like pre-Kers. and that one kid's like, yeah. No, but he was trying to get this job, and he was an avid smoker at the time, weed smoker, and obviously it takes forever to get that shit out of your system. You have to like sweat it out for like a month before you come like your shit's clean.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh, dude, I'm trying to get this job. I'm not gonna get it if I try to do the drug test with my normal pee. Do you mind if you fucking like piss on a condom for me? But it has to be like when I'm there, so that shit is warm." I'm like, "Sure, I guess." So I met up with him that morning, getting off of work, and what happened was,
He threw it at him like a water balloon here. Catch.
So we met up at this parking lot. He handed me like it was a non-lubricated condom because they sell those apparently.
Lambskins. I think.
Yeah. And I opened it up and I basically just pissed in it and tied it up, and then he put it like in his fucking underwear. And then what he basically did is when he had to go pee, he like fucking like popped it open and like poured it into the cup, right? And what was funny, it was just like he spilled it on himself. So he was like, "Bro, I had your piss going down my ass."
Ew.
I was like, "You're welcome." He got
You should have been like, funny story is I was on meth at the time. He failed.
Sir, you have AIDS. It's like, damn.
I need to call my friend Pedro.
But actually, that wasn't the first time I've ever had to piss for somebody. I remember one time where at school I pissed for somebody.
Why?
Because they were in probation. I was going to that school where you go for where you have to go study for your GED.
Oh yeah.
Because like I got kicked out of school my senior year, so I had to go do the final bits at the school, and they were like, "Hey, even if you do all the online classes, it's still going to take you like another semester before you can graduate." And I was just like, "Fuck that. I'm just going to do the GED." So I ended up dropping out, and then I ended up just taking the GED, right?
Yeah.
But while I was there, they require you to do so many hours of of school before you can take it if you're under the age of 18, which at the time I was 17. So I said, "Fuck it. I'll go do the classes." And I met this one guy there who was like this fucking redneck dude. And he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go piss for my probation officer, but I smoked a little bit of weed last night, so I'm kind of fucked." And I was just like, "I need someone that's clean, that the fucking piss in a cup for me." And I'm just like, I don't smoke. At the time, I wasn't smoking because I was like, I need to get a job too. So I, months ahead of time was like, I better stop doing this shit. And I was never that big of a weed smoker to begin with.
Yeah, but it's like you said, it stays in your system for a while.
Yeah. And I ended up pissing in a cup for him in the bathroom. And it's funny, I did it in front of the urinal. And as I was doing it, that same building also had like a bunch of like adults special ed classes there.
Oh, okay.
So some special ed kids were also going to school there. And there was this really, really big Down syndrome kid. Like he was your size.
Oh wow.
Like he was big, and he happened to be walking in there as I was pissing in the cup. I was just like, I hope he doesn't see me, because like I don't want to confuse him by why I'm pissing in a cup.
Yeah.
But that it completely turned on itself, because when he went up to the urinal, he pulled his pants all the way down to his ankles, so you just saw his big fucking ass. And then he put a hand up on the wall, like, and then he was just pissing like, and I was like, good lord. It's like, did this guy just get done fucking in the class?
He looks over to you like there's a little bit of blockage there. Oh, God. That teacher knows how to suck and fuck.
I'm pissing a fork right now.
God, I don't think she was fucking clean, man.
God, I used to hate that shit. You remember did you ever have to, did you ever get the V stream after sex?
Oh, yeah.
And you just piss all over the floor. You're like, what the
You have
fuck?
to catch like, oh, shit.
Dude, I've had it bad sometimes. Or one time it did the sprinkler move on me where it shot out straight and then it go.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Catch something on the tip, you know? Like, stop it. No, it's, I hate it when you get, like, interrupted during, and you have to stop for some reason. Like, you get someone calls you, but you see who it is, and you're like, fuck, I have to answer this phone call.
Yeah.
Like, it's your mom calling you. You know, if you don't answer, she's gonna, like, keep calling you, and it's gonna ruin the mood.
Yeah.
So, like, having to pee with a boner, that shit sucks sometimes.
You know what? I don't deal with that problem because my mom's used to me not answering the phone
Yeah,
because she always calls me whenever like I'm like deep into a video game or I'm fucking passed out because for the longest time I worked third shift.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm just bad about looking at my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless I'm actively texting somebody, I usually just have my phone down or have YouTube playing on it or I just am not near it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because when I'm not at home, I'm always on my phone.
You're supposed to be working. Shut up. Look at this cat.
Basically,
Yeah.
it sucks. The other day at work, I had one of those days where like I had nothing to do, so I started to study. And as soon as I was like getting deep into my study, I was like, "Oh, I'm learning something." I got slammed with so much work, and I was like, "That's what I get for fucking studying. Should have been on my phone."
I should have been slacking off. What the fuck?
I know, but it's like you're trying to be productive with the free time that you
Yeah.
have, and you just get slammed out of nowhere, and then you're like, I blamed the fact that I was trying to be good.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah, that's it. It's always when you're trying to do something to better yourself, when everything starts happening. Like, why? Why is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, you start something, you're like, all right, I got to finish this today because I have time and everything like that, and the phone starts ringing, emails start coming in, fucking your manager comes over and starts talking to you about some shit you don't fucking know. Dude, this week, it was nice because my big boss wasn't there most of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But then today he showed up with his big boss, and I had to pretend to work. I was like, God damn it.
You kept saying Big Boss, and it made me think of Snake Eater.
Oh, yeah, it's Snake Eater. He's just like crawling on the ground.
He's like, I'm the big boss now, and just fucking shoots him.
You walk around the corner, there's a box. I was like, hey, how you doing? But yeah.
That's a deep cut for all the gamers out there.
Yeah.
Dude, that new fucking remake looks fucking dope.
Yeah, I thought it already came out, but it didn't.
No, it's still gonna be released. I think it's one of those things where I think they take their time with these remakes because they're like they have to wait for the right time. What I saw, which makes a lot of sense. Apparently, a lot of games got pushed back or pushed earlier for the fall in anticipation for the fact that everyone's going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you think about it, you can't compete with it.
No, you can't.
If you...
Did you hear how much it was supposed to cost?
How much?
$120.
$120?
Yeah, that's what they're saying the estimated cost for the game is going to be. Yeah, and I'm like, what? And then they were talking about it was going to be a subscription-based game to where you have to pay a subscription to keep it going. Yeah, I was like, that's how you fucking end Grand Theft Auto.
I don't think that would be the case. You know why I feel like that's fucking bullshit? Because GTA Online is still being played to this day, and they racked in so much fucking money off of GTA Online.
Oh yeah, people buying the shark cards and everything.
Yeah, and then not just that, but like it's still a great fucking experience. People play a lot of it. I never got super into like Grand Theft Auto Online, but I've watched a lot of Grand Theft Auto Online content because people do full on like
RPs and shit, like role playing.
Yeah, they do a lot of role playing on that game.
I like the ones that go in there to fuck with the cops and everything, or the ones that pretend they're NPCs and they fuck with players the ones that are just going around killing NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one guy kept trying to shoot one guy, but he kept doing it to where he would always like move out of the way as soon as the bullet or whatever was about to hit him. And the guy kept getting so mad.
Well, you have to think about like that 5 was such a cultural phenomenon because of it was just like on point with everything that it had.
Yeah.
And then you had the online aspect, and then you have so many people out of the woodwork that are like, hey, I'm going to devote to all my time to, you know, fucking GTA Online content, role-playing content, trick shot content, just fucking, you
All
know,
like the modded
online
games that you can do and everything.
yeah, online trolling, online modding.
God, the trolling is the funniest shit on there.
Yeah, and like it's just like it brings so much monetary value to it. So I could understand that they would charge $100 for it, but at the same time, I think it's a bad business plan. What I can see is $70. I can
Well, no, it's going to be a $70 game.
It's definitely going to be a $70 game.
But like,
but $120
that's
is
most
lot.
games nowadays. They're $70.
I feel like the only way you can justify $120 is you have to include
It's like a triple deluxe edition.
Yeah. Which makes sense. Like they offer that with a lot of games now. Like for fucking Monster Hunter Wilds, they had a deluxe version. I just got the base game.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just gives you like extra
early game content. It's the same as any other.
Yeah.
Dude, that reminds me of a fucking story. There was this one time where I went to a GameStop to buy a brand new game. And this guy at the register was like, oh, yeah, you're here with that game? Yeah, that game just came out. Did you pre-order it? And I'm like, no. He's like, you didn't pre-order it? I'm like, no. He's like, dude, you're going to miss out on the pre-order bonus content. I'm like, I literally looked at him and I said, all the pre-order content is bullshit.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible. It's just early game like crap.
Yeah.
And then he literally
skin.
and then he was like, do you like he gave me attitude, which I thought was funny because I was like, bro, I'm gonna get you fired. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Because he was just like, do you just not like free stuff?
It's not free. I'm paying for it.
It's like, I'm not. You have to fucking pay for the game. It's like, yeah, but if you just paid it early, you would have got the free content. I'm like, do you not understand marketing? Like, do you not understand that this is just like a way to, you know, incentivize the company to get paid early for something? And also, pre-ordering is stupid because what if the game sucks? Like, because there's a good chance that you could pre-order GTA 6 right now.
Yeah.
But when it releases, it could be a buggy, unplayable mess, and it might be. Because that was the case for 5 when people were trying to play online.
Yeah, it was pretty buggy.
Online wasn't available for the first 3 months.
No, it got released later.
Yeah, it got released later. And when it did get released, dude, you couldn't get into a fucking lobby. The fucking servers were overloaded, which I was like, Rockstar, really? You know how many fucking people bought the goddamn game. You didn't think ahead that you're probably going to need a lot of fucking servers?
I mean, I feel like they probably did it on purpose because it made people talk about the game more.
I'm just saying, you're telling, like, here's a real question. What do you think is more popular, Grand Theft Auto or World of Warcraft?
Different, popular to different people.
Mm.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto is more user-friendly for everyone. World of Warcraft has a diehard fan base who will say that is the best game in the world.
Yeah.
But regular people like me, I played World of Warcraft for a while. It was fun, but I'm not going to sit there at like 4 in the fucking morning waiting for my guild from like Europe to get on so I can fucking do a raid or some shit.
Yeah, recently I was watching a lot of like I keep up with a lot of like different YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's always a fuckload of YouTube drama with people who are in the WoW community.
Oh yeah.
The WoW community is so fucking toxic, dude. Like even if they're watching someone they like, if they do something that they don't like, they will turn on them so quickly. And I'm not talking about like personal beliefs or politics or religion, none of that shit. I'm talking about, wait a minute, you bitched out in the middle of a boss fight? You what are you?
Yeah.
Like, are you a fucking traitor to your guild? Like,
Yeah.
people take this shit so fucking serious. And
We'll see you in prison.
and I think it's that disconnect of like people who get so like into like their character in that world. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice to get lost in a game,
Yeah,
but
it's the South Park episode.
Yeah, but I don't understand how people can play the same game for fucking 15 years.
Or you heard
15,
like
20 years.
what is it? When World of Warcraft was a lot bigger back in like the early 2000s, you hear about people fucking dying playing the game.
Yeah.
Because there was it was this one Korean guy. He was playing so long that when he stood up, he had formed a fucking blood clot and it killed him.
Yeah, there was that couple that was huge into League of Legends, and their baby starved in their crib.
Are you serious?
Because they didn't get up to feed him. They were playing so long, and they were playing together. So they had a baby together,
yeah,
and then they were just like, yeah, just leave the baby in the fucking crib, it'll be fine. And then they just like, cause like they were so used to marathoning 24, 48, 72 hour, which I'm like,
how do you do that? Like even when I was a kid, like I remember when we did the Halo, the midnight release for Halo 3, we played that game from beginning to end, and we played on the online day one, and we were up for like 14, 15 hours.
Yeah.
We were fucking dying, dude.
It was just, I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy.
Like, no amount of gamer fuel is going to help you.
What's the longest gaming session you've done?
That.
How many hours is that?
That was 14, 15 hours.
Yeah, I think the max I've ever done was like 15, 16 hours. Like that's it's literally get up, play,
pee,
and then play until you go to bed.
Yeah.
16 hours is about the average. But I've always I have told myself I don't know when, but one day I do want to do a 24-hour stream. I want to see if I can do it.
Oh god.
And it is tough and it's not recommended, but I know that if I can keep myself entertained for that long, which I'm going to have to like schedule it.
Yeah.
I know I'm capable of doing it because like I feel like if I mentally prepare myself for something, I can do it, you know? Cuz like
yeah. But Jesus, like make sure you stand up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take breaks, but I'm just saying that the stream is not gonna end for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna obviously work my way up to it. I'm not gonna just do it tomorrow. Like I have to.
We're doing it today, right now.
I think the longest I've ever streamed is probably like 4 to 5 hours. And that's not that long. I know I could stream way longer depending on the game. Dude, I'm streaming like a motherfucker when Monster Hunter comes out. I'm talking 8 to 10 hours, like minimum.
I mean, you saw me when I was streaming. I ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already told Denise, I was like, February 28th, don't look for me. I'm not gonna respond to a message. I'm not gonna if my mom calls me, someone better be dead. I shouldn't say that. I should not say that. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
No.
Every single time we talk about someone dying, something happens.
Yeah, I don't want to.
We killed Richard Simmons.
And then Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then
someone else died.
I don't know.
My self-respect for Donald Trump. I don't know. Well, let's talk about Donald Trump that way.
We go back during COVID. There's a clip of us talking shit on the Ukraine.
God, I think we did actually.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think at around the time that's when the whole Ukraine show was popping off. But I don't remember what the politics were when we started streaming, dude. We didn't talk about them enough.
There was that one Halloween where we talked about Israel a little bit.
Yeah, that is
Palestine.
true.
And now look what's happening with Palestine.
Yeah, I think we should just stay out of the political sphere. I'm not smart enough to keep up with all that stuff because, here's one thing that I will say. Often more than not, there's moments where you are in a conversation of politics with somebody and they ask you what you believe in, and sometimes you kind of have difficulty explaining it the correct way because there's so much nuance to it that sometimes you forget the verbiage for it.
Yeah.
And for me, like, when I try to explain to people, like, what my initial beliefs are as far as politics go, I do kind of get lost in the sauce because then that's when my rabbit hole brain kicks in and I'm just, like, shouting out different fucking key things that I care about, and then I start talking about current events that tie to it, and then I go off the fucking rails to something else that is unrelated. You know, just how we've managed this podcast for the last 2 years.
Yeah, ADHD.
ADHD
The show.
I don't think ADHD people should get into politics, because that's how you end up with a lot of these fucking internet trolls who are just saying incoherent bullshit.
Yeah.
I know Asmongold is one of the ones that people have been talking about lately. He's like, he used to be a World of Warcraft content creator. Then he just did gaming, and now he's become basically like the right wing, like main streamer on Twitch. Because right now his viewership is like the highest out of any other political based streamer. Even
it's
if
all like super far right shit, I guess.
it isn't even super far right. For him, it's more about like, he just hates the whole like, what's that whole thing that people have been trying to dismantle, the DEI thing?
DEI, diversity,
he's
equality,
he's one of those
inclusion.
He's one of those guys that since the very beginning of like the Gamergate shit, he was talking about like, well, why are they trying to fucking put trans people in all the video games? Or why is the main character black? They're only doing this for fucking like blah, 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 blah. Like, he's one of those guys.
Yeah, and then my response to that is, just don't play the game. Who cares?
Yeah. I realistically don't understand why people care.
Yeah.
Because to me, I'm like, look, if they're gonna put a certain representation of of whatever person into a video game, what the fuck does that matter whether the video game is good or not?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, what matters is the game fun? Is it playable? Do you enjoy it? That's what fucking matters.
It's like Baldur's Gate. You can put a PP and boobies on the character and play that.
You're telling me that you're more concerned with the fact that people can make a non-gender specific character on Baldur's Gate and not the fact that you can put a massive hog on a dwarf? Like,
or give like a massive like fucking orc a tiny PP.
Yeah. It's like the options are there for those who want it, and
it's
if you don't care about that, then what's the problem?
Or it's like in Cyberpunk, that threw everyone around.
Yeah, and there's also this weird thing about them really being hateful whenever people start censoring things related towards like violence or sexuality. They're the same crowd of people that got mad whenever they censored the outfits in that Stella Blade game with the really like sexy character.
They're still skin tight.
Apparently they were more like revealing, and then they made some changes.
More? So she was just naked?
Pretty much.
So, okay, cool. You play a game with a naked anime chick.
Because, like, but what's funny is that the changes that were made weren't even that big of a, like, it wasn't that big of a change.
Stellar Blade.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. And then, I think it was like, what,
costume. Changes.
Like it's literally that.
Oh, they just put a fucking camisole on her.
Yeah, so they basically.
That's it?
Yeah, that's basically it.
Oh, there's a better picture right there.
Where?
Right there. No.
This one?
Down.
This one?
Right there, yeah.
That's a YouTube thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, for anybody that's watching the video, yeah, this is what they're complaining about. They're complaining that, hey, I like that. Unga boonga. Oh, no more unga boonga. Like it's And then like I get it. You make a character, she's fucking hot, and you want to see all the titties. Do people forget that the internet's just right there?
Yeah.
Just fucking open up an incognito tab like everybody else, and you type in what the fuck you're into, whether that's fucking big ass, big tits, crusty feet, whatever the fuck you like.
Crusty feet.
Yeah, whatever. People have their kinks.
To me, it's just like, just make it an option. Just like in other games where you can turn off blood and gore or language, and then in Monster Hunter, you can turn off arachnophobia. So it makes the spider characters look like something else.
Yeah.
Just make it a switch to be like, unsexify my game.
Is arachnophobia really that bad for some people?
Yeah.
Where even like video game spiders?
Oh, yeah.
It's
a phobia, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the phobia. What's the
You're scared of spiders.
Yeah, but what kills the spider? Just
Yeah, but I mean, people are scared of a lot of things. People are scared of clowns.
I guess that's true.
You don't like feet. It's
I'm not scared of feet. I just don't like them.
No, yeah, but that could be almost a phobia.
I'm not scared of the giant foot from fucking Courage the Cowardly Dogs. Like, Squeezer, yeah. Remember that episode?
Yeah.
That's a good episode. Deep cut. We're 90s babies. Get used to it.
Dude, we need to get that Courage the Cowardly Dog game.
That's just like a fan-made thing. Did you know that?
Yeah, but I want to play it.
I wonder if you can find it somewhere to play.
I think it's on Steam.
I think it's just like a showcase for like a game that he might be making.
Yeah.
But even if it isn't, I definitely want to try it out. That shit looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
But I think it's a matter of like, can he even release this without getting in trouble? Because I feel like if Cartoon Network is not for it, if they still have ownership, does Cartoon Network still exist?
I think they do.
Do they still exist?
Yeah, they're just not that great anymore. All the good shows are gone.
Yeah, I mean, DEI, dude.
No, there's more inclusion in the
Why
shows.
they gotta make Craig black and Craig of the Creek? He could have easily been the white. Just shut up.
Jesus.
No, actually, Craig of the Creek fucking is the shit. If you haven't seen Craig of the Creek,
it.
it's actually a really great show. The main character is black, but that doesn't matter.
The one show I didn't get was that Uncle Grandpa one.
Yeah.
That one was weird. I love Chowder, though. Chowder was good. Chowder.
Did you ever see the photo that the creator of Uncle Grandpa posted whenever the show got canceled?
No.
Oh God, I need to pull it up because it's so fucked up. It's actually. I need to do this because I don't want. Because Uncle Grandpa was just one of those fucking, like,
It was a random show. It was in the time where it was fun to be random.
he posted that.
Are you fucking serious? A kid show?
So what happened was his show got canceled, and after it canceled, he posted this on Twitter.
What the fuck?
He posted, this guy didn't give a fuck. Remember when they canceled all the Cartoon Network shows and the creator of Uncle Grandpa posted this?
Jesus. Well, there you go. There's a screen. Click on that one. That's what the show is. It's basically that. It's like, what the fuck is this show?
It's just complete, utter nonsense slapped together, which, to be fair, I think the reason why this show didn't work is because it was trying to do Adult Swim humor without it being
kids.
Adult. Yeah, for kids. And it just wasn't working. And also, there is such thing as being too silly.
Yeah.
Some things are just too silly in concept, and they're just not going to work.
Yeah, like his head can come off, and he can like transform. It was fucking weird. I know they did a Steven Universe like crossover with him. The episode didn't make sense. It was just like, hey, you're Uncle Grandpa. What does that mean? And then he just flies away, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck is going on?
But then again, you have some kids shows that are complete like random nonsense, and they're brilliant. Like Gumball. Like Gumball. Gumball's a perfect example. But I think it all depends on how well you write it, and then what the level of silliness, like how it's tuned. Because I feel like if you go too hard in the paint and silliness, and as far as the cartoon goes, sometimes it completely like misses the mark.
It's like how everyone likes Invader Zim, and everyone was obsessed with Invader Zim.
Yeah.
It had that weird level of that emo, cringy humor in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the squeeze and all that shit.
Yeah.
If it would have done a lot more of that, the show would have been cringe as fuck, and no one would have watched it.
Yeah, definitely.
They found that sweet spot to where everyone would enjoy the show.
Yeah, and another thing that a lot of older shows did, because a great example is the show that's like stood the test of time. Well, as far as like the early seasons of SpongeBob, is you sprinkle in adult humor in the kids show, and that shit, like, it's pretty fucking funny when you go back and look at it. You realize that, oh, these guys are smart. Like, they're not just writing a kids show; they're writing good jokes.
Yeah, like the joke he does in the, is it in the movie or in just one of the episodes where he goes as Gary? He's like, He's in the shower. He's like, "Look, Gary, doubloons," and it's the soap.
Yeah.
And he like goes to Gary. He's like, "Don't drop them," and he winks.
Yeah.
And it's like split second you miss it, but all the adults were like, "Ha!"
There's that one where he's just like, "It's time for you to be a man. Now puff up your chest," and he's like, "Now say tax exemption."
Yeah, tax exemption.
Like,
Or and then the whole "I am ugly and I'm proud," and Squidward's on top of his house. SpongeBob and Patrick are down in front of his house, being like, "I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud." And it cuts to Squidward. He's like, "Is that what they're calling it these days?" It's a gay joke.
yeah,
Oh god, that show was good.
it's a great.
It was very reminiscent of Ren and Stimpy. Sometimes in the early days of SpongeBob, it was like a cleaner Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people always ask, like, what happened? What made the show from those first early seasons so good to them eventually the writing getting kind of bad? Is basically different writing team. Like the original creator behind the show, after like the fourth or fifth season, I don't know, like he passed on the writing to an actual team, and a lot of times it's like I feel like whenever you take away like the heart and soul of a show, it's kind of hard to replicate that genius, because you have to have like, I guess like you have to have like almost like a parental love for the show to really give a fuck about it, you know?
Yeah.
Because like the reason why all of Adventure Time is great, it was the same guy from beginning to end.
Yeah.
That guy loved the fucking world that he built, and he kept adding and adding, and it's like, honestly, dude,
And he added enough to where the lore still mattered. It wasn't just like random shit.
if you watch everything that is Adventure Time, it's like the Odyssey, dog. Like there's so much deep lore and like callbacks and references to older episodes, and there's
a
much
lot of growth and a lot of emotional growth. It's just like, holy shit. Like when he loses his arm and he gets all depressed. It's like, oh shit, this show's dealing with depression now.
Oh, the episode where Finn goes to the afterlife to bring Jake back.
I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard about it. It's wild.
Dude, like it's so fucking cool. Like they like since you haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil the end for it, but the end of that episode, it's so fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's so well thought out, and it's so well done, and like it's definitely worth a watch at least once. But you know, the writing for these shows are so fucking good, and I don't know, man, like
I like it when cartoons like that, like Adventure Time, regular show, shit like that, they have some character development throughout the entire show. It's still silly, like the stupid shit, like they fucking have a synth battle on the fucking moon with Abraham Lincoln or some shit like that. But the characters grow throughout the whole thing, and then the ending of it just like kind of like seals the deal, and they all grow up and they go their separate ways, and it's just like, oh shit, there's actual closure. It's not just like, oh, show ended. There's closure for all the characters, and it's crazy.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of people kind of got tired of the old kind of like semi-sitcom like family cartoon, like you know, like The Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad. Like they have their moments of really like funny shit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the character growth is always at the end, and it never really changes the character. Like, it's just there to make it seem as they grew as a character.
Yeah.
And then later on, they're just either back on their bullshit or they're completely thrown away. Like, sometimes there's, like, straight up, like there's moments in Family Guy where they're like, hey, do you remember that one character? Oh, yeah. And then they cut away to a part where that character dies.
Yeah.
Just so they could fill that plot hole. Like it's always some weird shit that they do. That it's just bad writing.
Yeah, I do like the little call outs they did on that show. Like whenever they started the Cleveland show.
Yeah.
It would always do the cutaways to Cleveland's house, and you know the front of the house falls and Cleveland's in the tub. It's like no, and he falls out. It happens, and the tub falls out, but Cleveland's not there because the house is vacant because he moved.
Yeah.
And Peter's like, oh, that's right, he moved. But Family Guy, it's to me, like the way I look at Family Guy is like every episode is another version of that family. Nothing ever carries over from episode to episode unless they call it back.
Yeah, like Family Guy had its moments. Some of the jokes are actually like pretty funny, but they're funny
Yeah.
in just like the over the top silliness. And sometimes you can reference them and kind of like be like, "Oh yeah, that's a funny joke, whatever." But like, I don't know. I felt like American Dad was more entertaining
American Dad's funny as shit.
because one, like, again, like the difference between those two shows is American Dad did not do cutaways, and if they did, it was very rare. Most of it was just the characters from beginning to end. And I think it's because they learned that, the reason why Family Guy is so popular is because of the randomness in the cutaways, because they do them a lot. That's a constant, like if there's one line that's said a lot in Family Guy is, do you remember when, like, or
it reminds me of the time.
it reminds you of the time, like
Yeah.
that is said so frequently in Family Guy, it's become a meme.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know how we got
We're way off topic.
How did we get the subject on cartoons?
I don't know.
I guess I'm just in the mood to watch some cartoons. When's the last time you watched? Like, what's the last cartoon you watched?
The last cartoon I watched, does it have to be like American or can it be any?
That can be whatever.
I've been watching that new one that's on Netflix, the old or the guy that gets married and gets fat and he runs a shop, but he's actually an assassin.
Oh, Sakamoto Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the mangas for that one.
Yeah, it's good.
I haven't gotten too far into the actual story. I think I just watched I watched the first episode, but like the mangas I got to like the third volume and then I kind of checked out after that. It's mainly because like those types of mangas are known as shonens. They're basically like teenage kind of story, main protagonist, a lot of action. They're fun reads, but they do kind of get a little predictable sometimes.
Yeah.
But there's always really cool.
I remember.
There's always real cool shit in them.
Shonen Jump.
Yeah, Shonen Jump.
Oh god, I was too poor to buy them, but I got like one or two.
Yeah.
And I read them like front to back so many times they started falling apart.
Yeah, one of my prized possessions that I have the full collection of all the Shonen Jump Yu Yu Hakusho's.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have them over there. You know where I found them? I found them at a fucking flea market.
Oh, nice.
And like it was there, some old Mexican lady was like, I'm like selling them. I was like, how much for one of the books? And she's like, $1 each. I'm like, I'll take all of them. I took every single one.
Nice.
It was like I think I spent like 20 something bucks.
Dude, I've been going on Facebook Marketplace to look for people's like VHSs and shit like that.
Yeah.
And there's someone they're like some random flea market like down like in like middle fucking nowhere Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And they just have like stacks and stacks of old like DBZ, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, everything, all these mangas and everything. And they're like, 50 cents each.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry? Like, you know how much these fucking nerds will pay for these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A brand new, like...
I'm about to go buy them and resell them.
Like, well, the thing I like about mangas more than, like, comic books is you get a pretty chunky book for for $10. And American comic books, like, are, like, what now? Like, $5 to $6 per issue, and there's this tiny little ass...
Yeah, they're, like, maybe 20
and they come in a
pages.
fucking, like, plastic sleeve and shit, and they're just super thin. Like, I'm like... America should adapt it into the paper like mangas because one, it's paper, so it's super fucking cheap to make.
Like a lot of the mangas over there in Japan, they're all recycled paper.
Yeah,
because they just reuse and reuse. That's why it has that like that fuzzy, like colored texture sometimes.
Yeah,
it's because it's just recycled mangas. When we went over there, we passed a couple houses and they had for the recycling, like stacks of mangas. Because it's like you buy them, you read them, cool. I don't need this anymore. Recycle.
Dude, we should buy a vacation home in Japan.
Dude, you know how cheap that is?
That's what I'm saying. Dude, think about it. What if we had a residence we could go to?
But we can't.
Why?
Because you have to be a resident of Japan.
Okay.
You have to buy a house over there. Yeah.
I've
looked into it.
We'll get a residency.
Yeah.
It won't be that hard.
They're actually
this is what we do. We start making noodles with hunchbacks and shit.
God, dude.
Did you get that video I sent you?
Which one?
It's a video of like every Japanese food video, and it's a guy pretending to be an old man, and he's struggling to like crack open eggs and makes like.
But you know that fucking noodle dish is gonna be delicious.
It is, but also,
That's work ethic right there.
It's not just work ethic, but it's also kind of sad because it's just the fact that like most of those people are in so much debt that they have to work for the rest of their lives. They're not able to retire.
I mean, there's some of them that just like it.
Oh yeah, they just do it out of passion.
Yeah, like there's one. Is I watched a YouTube video on it. It's like one of the oldest noodle shops in like I forgot where in Japan. And this old lady looks like a fucking shrimp. Like she is literally a question mark, and she's over there making fucking noodles, and she's walking the noodle plates over to people, throwing it on the counter for them. She can't even reach the counter is up here for her. Yeah, she's like. And then waddling back to the fucking station. And you know that bowl of noodles is the best fucking thing you've ever tasted in your life.
Yeah, but some of them just have sad stories too.
Oh,
like there's that one guy who owns like that little street restaurant or whatever, and he's just like, I've never had kids, but my staff is my kids.
Oh yeah, that old guy.
That shit is so fucking sad.
But
dude.
that happens a lot in Japan. Their birth rate is down. They're starting to what was it? I said it forever ago to you. It's they want people to like become like citizens of Japan to help with the population, and you just see all these sweaty weebs just like, I'm coming, kitten. Well, it's time to find my waifu.
Well, they have a terminology for those guys because the thing is, they're used to them. They're used to the fact that these big, sweaty, fucking ugly ass foreigners will come over there. Because here's the one thing I've never understood about these fucking like otakus or whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Well, that's different. It's not an otaku
or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
I know they have a specific name to it, but let's just
dirty.
Let's just call them what they are. They're fucking
pigs. Disgusting.
No, there's what's the fucking
cochinos.
No. There's an actual fucking there's a word for just like Japanese obsessed nerd. Like what the fuck is the name?
Oh, weeb.
Is it? It's not weeb.
A weeaboo.
Weeaboo. Yeah, it's weeaboo.
I don't think that's a Japanese word. I think it's just something that people here made up. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, in Japan, there's also people that they're referred to as Westaboos.
No, because they're so into the U.S.
Yeah, that's literally what the character All Might was based on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because his whole outfit's red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
And it's because I guess there's a story arc where he goes to America and he was just like, America culture's fucking the shit.
Hell's yeah, titties, guns.
Exactly, and then he comes back and he's
Detroit smash.
Well, that's why he says different cities. Texas smash, Kentucky fried smash. Yeah. He hits them all. Louisiana hot sauce smash.
New Orleans smash is just him pulling out a fucking Glock.
Hey, Joe, I have a controversial food critique.
What?
I don't know if you agree with this, but I'm just go ahead and say it. I think Nashville hot is overrated.
Yeah, it is.
It's not that great.
I've had it. It's all right.
I've tried to like it. It's just not that great.
Yeah.
Nashville, I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on in there, but chill out with the pepper. I don't know what the fuck it is in there. It's too smoky, peppery. Like there's something in there. It's missing something. Now, when it comes down to barbecue, you have a lot of different barbecue.
Is it barbecue? It's not barbecue.
Well, it originated. I think it originated in barbecue pits, but it was always meant for like chicken.
I don't think so, dude.
I think so too. I mean, Nashville hot chicken is usually just fried chicken, and then sometimes it's tied into barbecue also.
I mean, you can get it at a barbecue place.
Okay, well, now I'm on the subject of barbecue, whatever. What I'm saying is you have different forms of barbecue. You have Nashville, Tennessee barbecue, Memphis style. Then you also have like Southern style, like you can.
There's Texas barbecue.
Texas, and then you have Alabama. I don't know if you've ever had Alabama white sauce barbecue, but it looks like cum. It looks gross, but people swear that it's fucking delicious.
I still need to try that one. It's I keep telling you about it. It's on the side of the road. The guy just rolls up with his fucking smoker. Dude looks like a fucking piece of charcoal. He's still burnt. And it's called Who Dat Barbecue. And he always has people just buying out his food. It must be delicious.
I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
I think it's a mayonnaise base.
Yeah, but it's a white sauce barbecue that they use, and I don't know.
That's it.
But what is it though?
Why don't you just Google it?
I guess that's true.
Yeah, these.
Wait, how do I go back to the fucking? Why did it take me here?
You went to shopping. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, white sauce.
Controversy.
What is it?
There you go. What does...
Tangy and zesty condiment that packs a punch of flavor. It's a
Yeah, I
creamy
knew it.
mayonnaise base based with the tartness of vinegar, the brightness of lemon juice, and the spiciness of black pepper and cayenne pepper.
It's
This
like,
unique blend.
It's like the white racist Alabamans saw barbecue like seasonings, like the black pepper and cayenne pepper and everything, and they're like, well, we need to make it taste better for us, so we're gonna put mayonnaise and vinegar in it.
Spicy deep fried chicken dish that's originated from... Yeah, I know that, but what is the fucking Nashville hot, like, flavor? What is the flavor profile for Nashville hot chicken?
There you go, flavor.
Spicy cayenne pepper, forwarded season, is often on fried chicken. It can also be on proteins like cauliflower and other sauces.
There you go. Cayenne pepper, hot sauce, brown sugar, butter, paprika, garlic, chili powder, mustard, and demerara sugar. Demerara sugar. Whatever the fuck that is.
Okay, well, this seems to be the key ingredient.
Oh, that's probably why I shat my brains out when I tried it. It has coconut palm sugar in it. Okay.
This whole time you're just shitting yourself.
Yeah,
You
dude,
don't know
no,
why.
we when we went to Nashville for like our little like mini honeymoon after we got married.
Yeah.
We tried I tried Nashville hot in Nashville. I was like, oh, fucking here, I guess this is it. And like not even like 30 minutes later, I was like, I'm about to fucking shit myself. We have to go back to the Airbnb. It didn't help that I had the flu too.
What the hell? You went out while having the flu?
Yeah, because it was our fucking honeymoon, dude. And like I bring it up all the time, and I love bringing it up to my mother-in-law because she's the one who passed it to us.
Yeah.
Because she was fucking sick at our wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. And we were like, hey, are you okay? No, I just have like, it's just allergies. No, it turned out she had the full-blown fucking flu.
Damn.
Yeah, and she just passed it to everyone. I was like, you touched my grandma. God, dude.
It's I don't know, dude. Some people just don't give a fuck.
No. It was like, no, I have it under control. You don't.
Yeah. Some people just can't help themselves, dude. It's kind of like it's funny, like earlier we were talking about like how come like whenever you're trying to be good, you're always tempted by other shit. Doesn't it always feel like every time you're trying to clean up your diet, people are inviting you more to go out to eat?
Yeah, it's they see you trying to be healthy, and you're like, no, you're a fat ass. You're going to be the fat ass of the group, and so you're going to stay a fat ass.
And you come down to this fucking Chili's. We're getting these chicken dippers.
Okay. These are so
You're digging in me.
Speaking of being fat, it's I'm feeling it going away a little because my Ozempic was upped
Yeah.
to like the full dose now.
Yeah.
Dude, I am not hungry ever.
I'm getting pissed off.
Why?
I've been working out consistently and dieting, and I went up in weight. I was like, what the fuck? I said, this is bullshit.
You drinking enough water?
Probably not. I'm drinking water right now, but
Yeah, but you're probably retaining water.
no, I've been trying to drop the water weight because I was getting like the real bloated stomach real bad, and it's starting to calm down
Yeah.
because I'm back on my fasting. So I have my like 8-hour eating
Yeah,
window.
That's probably why then.
No, I think the main thing right now is that my fucking cardio is dog shit, dude.
Start walking.
I know, that's what I've been doing. What I do is I go to the gym. I do my 4 to 5 sets of whatever, depending on what group I'm hitting that day, and then I do about 15 minutes of like steep walking on the treadmill.
Yeah.
If not, I'll do the elliptical. But I've been getting.
You should do the Stairmaster.
Stairmaster.
Dude,
They don't have a Stairmaster there, which fucking sucks. At the local YMCA that I go to,
Oh, okay.
they don't have a Stairmaster there for some reason.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't
Probably a
know.
lot of creepers staring at the women that get on it.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably. Well, the thing is, you get a mixed bag at the YMCA. You get a lot of kids, and you also
Yeah.
get like obviously people that are couples.
You get a lot of old people. I remember that. When
You get
I was
old
going.
people too.
Yeah.
Dude, there's some fucking jacked old dudes in there too.
Yeah.
You'll see them. They're all grayed out, dude, but they're just like,
But they walk around like, oh, I'm a big shit on campus. It's like, all right, calm down, dude.
Sometimes still,
Your dick don't work.
They have like the fucking like the overhead press, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go sit down. And I'm just like, what are these motherfuckers lifting? I'll be like, what the fuck? And they have it maxed out. I'm like, Jesus, that old man's just there like, I'll show that fucking bitch. You're gonna take the kids? You're gonna take the fucking house? Like,
no, at that point they're been married for like 40, 50 years, so he's just looking up, trying to find something to be mad about. So he's like, fucking immigrants. This is how I'm gonna throw you over the wall.
Fucking caravans.
How dare you come to this country and boost our economy?
You know what? I'm gonna volunteer for Guantanamo.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I probably shouldn't talk about that.
I was just saying, just change the alias.
Nah, I shouldn't. Because
okay,
he probably shouldn't have told us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is that? I mean, I doubt they're listening. Are they listening?
Nah, they're listening. Elon Musk is listening right now.
Elon, what the fuck are you doing, dog?
Go fuck yourself, bud.
Go fuck yourself, dude. I don't know.
You
what the hell.
know what we found out? Because the other night, Hannah and I were having dinner at the house. I made like a stir fry and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't know what to watch, so I just put on Richie Rich, just for the hell of it. You know, Richie Rich is a classic. And the scene came up where, like, he's talking to the dad's talking to Richie, and the butler comes over and he's like, excuse me, sir, it's the president. He's like, which one? He's like, our president. He's like, oh, he probably wants another loan. You know, it's a little offhand joke, like, haha, the president of the United States is asking Richie Rich's dad for a money loan for the country.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, he's super rich. We looked up how rich. I got curious. I was like, how rich is Richie Rich's dad? What's his net worth? In today's money, $146 billion.
God damn.
And then I was like, how rich is Elon Musk? $376 billion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy has more money than a fictional character about someone who's giving multiple presidents around the world fucking loans to run a country.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, what the fuck, dude?
Has he surpassed the wealth of Mansa Musa?
I have no idea.
I don't know. What was the fucking wealth of Mansa Musa? Let's see.
Mansa Musa.
Because he was supposed to be like the richest in history.
Mansa Musa.
Mansa Musa.
Net worth. Yeah.
He's still alive. 400 billion.
He's fucking close.
Damn.
Actually, look up Elon Musk, because I think it was 470 something.
Versus Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's right
the
there.
Battle of the Africans. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because he's South African.
He's South African. He's the 14th century emperor of Mali.
Mm.
Comparison. Okay.
Just put in Elon Musk net worth.
Okay.
Oh, look at that fucking weird.
Oh, look, right there.
Creature.
Net worth.
Yeah. Okay.
300.
He's close. Look how fucking close he is to being the richest person ever in history.
He has to be doing some type of fucking, like, how do you get that fucking rich without just being like the biggest like
Monster.
piece of shit?
Yeah. He probably, you know, he's.
Because think about
right now he's overthrowing our fucking government.
Go back and look through history. Anybody who's ever been the richest was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, for a very long time, was it Bill Gates was like the richest man in the world, right? Because of like Microsoft and all that shit. Like
and then it was Bezos.
And then Bezos.
And he came up out of fucking nowhere.
Where's Bezos at right now?
He's way under him, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's still a lot. And look, Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg passed his fucking.
Oh wow.
And then Bill Gates over here at 107.3.
Look, click that. Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah. Mackenzie Scott. Who the fuck is Mackenzie Scott?
Bernard Arnault.
Yeah.
Who's Mackenzie Scott? Look her up. Click on that bitch.
Let's see. Is she the richest woman?
Oh, it's his wife. Oh yeah, because they divorced and she took like a part of his money.
Oh no, I think that's his current partner.
Is it? Who's his wife that divorced him?
Spouse Jeff Bezos. Oh no, this is
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos. Yeah, she
became one of the richest women in the world because she divorced Jeff Bezos.
32.3 billion is what she took.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a fuckload of money, but to a guy like Bezos,
It's nothing.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
Who's Bezos' new squeeze? 'Cause I want to see what this hoe looks like. Oh God,
Sanchez.
dude, he went for the hose. He went for the hose, dog. He was just like, I'm tired of getting a non like fucking like over the top sexual bitch.
But her face is fucked though.
Yeah, but he's probably into it. He seems like the guy from the generation. He's like big lips, big fucking tits.
Blow out the nipples.
Lawrence Sanchez.
He went for a Latina.
What? American journalist, author, philanthropist.
Oh, hey, stop the podcast.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
Pause it.
Take a quick pause. And we're back.
Good fucking news.
Joe just got like the best news an overweight man can get.
My mom made tamales. She saved me some, and she's making pozole.
Bro, it's commendable how quick you are to just be like, I have to answer this.
Yeah. Well, she only ever calls me late at night if something happened, like something's happening, or yeah, really that.
Yeah.
Or if I haven't talked to her in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll call me just to make sure everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
well, you got the news you're looking for.
yeah, hell's
Anyways, we're back on Lauren Sanchez. Yeah,
where's she from?
I have no idea.
Where did he get this one? Oh, she's from Albuquerque.
Albuquerque,
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay, she's New Mexican.
Mm-hmm. She's one of them new Mexicans, a neo-Mexican.
All right,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You can't handle a real Latina. that bitch would fucking suck him dry.
A real Latina? Get him a torta. He needs a torta in his life.
No, he's got too much money to be fucking around with tortas.
You know who I had a crush on for the longest time?
Who?
That America
Shoddy
Sanchez.
Bay.
What's her name? That America, whatever her name is.
America.
Yeah.
Is she a Hispanic like person? America Express?
America Ferrera.
Who the fuck's America Ferrera?
It's the chick that was in like
Oh yeah.
When she was
Put
thick though, hold on, no, we're gonna find a picture when she was thick.
I mean,
Because she got real skinny. In this, she was. There we go.
but she's not Mexican, is she? She's like Colombian, I think.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm
No,
just saying.
I don't care.
Oh no.
She's fine.
No, I think she's Honduranian. I forgot. She's
Never mind then. But no, yeah, she was. Oh god, she was some smoke show, dude. She still is. I think she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Dude, I don't like click on the ugly Betty thing. That's not ugly.
Yeah.
Somebody was.
She just has braces.
Dude, you're telling me that's America's interpretation of what an ugly girl's like? She'd still be getting dick down right now.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Look at her. She looks like she can hold down a job. She has a good, like a solid 401k.
Because here's the thing. You could look as dorky as possible, but if you got a fucking ass on you, it doesn't matter. You're going to get a guy. You're going to have somebody trying to hit it. And also, there's also no limit to the levels of depravity that some men will hit. Some guys are like, oh, dude, the uglier the better. What the fuck are you talking about?
I want her to look like a fucking ogre.
I'm smacking down every... Dude, like I'm saying, there's a kink for everything. Yeah. There's no excuse for you to be single out there, okay? There's somebody out there that wants you, and they want you fucking wet, dry, every fucking type of way.
Moist, crusty, whatever.
Exactly. They'd fucking, you know, you meet some fucking people out there, they're just like, dude, I want to fucking lick your armpits. I'm like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you know,
let me lick the ass sweat out of your asshole. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I want you to drip the juices from your ass into my mouth like you're squeezing a lemon.
But no, yeah. All right, back to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a babe.
Yep.
Look at her fucking over here, like just with the clipboard and everything. Manage me.
Be my boss at Superstore.
Yeah, I'll listen to you. I'll be the best employee there. Shit.
Superstore wasn't that bad. It was
that
okay.
was a good show.
It was decent.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like too many shows were trying to be The Office, and I feel like if you just try to do your own spin on it, it tends to be okay. Now, what I can't wait for is that they are making a Mexican, a Spanish I think it actually is going to be Mexican version of The Office.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's gonna have basically the same characters as every Office version does. But I'm just like, man, that shit's gonna be fucking funny as hell. Because you know they're gonna throw in some fucking some Mexican ass jokes in there.
Yeah, there's that one show that's like he's a comedian out of Mexico. I forgot what his name is, but he's a cop. And the clip that I fucking love from that show, it's him they do a drug bust, and there's cocaine everywhere. He's like, we got to test if it's real. And he starts rubbing his teeth, and then it cuts away, and it cuts back to him, and he's covered in fucking cocaine. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry, lad. There's just stupid shit like that throughout the whole episode, or the whole show. But there's a Maori office. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and they do what's it called? The guy shows up like, hey, I'm here, I'm new. You know, he's talking with the accent. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, I'm new. And then the lady at the front is like, oh, nice to meet you. She just starts doing the thing, and everyone in the office is like, ah! And he just stands there waiting, respectfully waiting. And when she's done, they do the thing you do in the end when they grab the heads and put the foreheads together to show respect and love and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, welcome aboard. How? Let me show you to your desk.
Dude, fucking...
Cultural humor is funny.
Maori. Is it Maori? Maori?
Yeah.
Maori culture is so fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's so fucking dope, dude. Do you think we could blend in if we tried hard enough?
I can.
I think you can, yeah.
I'm thick enough for it.
Yeah.
I'm small for them.
I think if I
come tomorrow and eat tamales and pozole.
Yeah, I think if I chunken up a little bit and lose the mustache, I think I would be good. Because I feel like they don't tend to have a lot of facial hair.
No, because they get their what's it called, the moco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how opposite we are. You got the beard going on. I can't grow it for shit.
I can't either. Look how patchy this shit is. Dude.
I mean, yeah, it's more than what I can grow, dude. Yeah. I can only grow under here.
And it's that native blood in our
I can't
system.
let it. Yeah. Yeah, but for whatever reason, I got the bastard's fucking mustache. I can't get rid of it.
The Spaniard mustache.
Well, the thing is, dude, I've tried to go non-mustache and I can't. I look fucking weird.
Yeah, you look like
I look super fucking weird without a mustache.
Do the little twiddle at the end.
Did I ever tell you that whenever?
Oh, never mind. Your dad used to do that.
No, did he?
Yeah, he used to have kind of have a little.
I just remember it being a fucking caterpillar, but I sometimes he used to grow it pretty good. I mean, he basically had the same facial hair as I did, but
You know what you look like, actually?
What?
Remember in Loteria, the old El Diablo?
Yeah.
He had that facial mustache and, and the beard and the little like chin goatee thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what your dad's look like.
Yeah, I can see that. All right. Well, I might have to cut this episode early.
Why?
I'm about to shit myself, dude.
Are you
I'm
serious?
seriously, yeah, I'm really fucking close. I've been trying to keep it steady for like 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'm about to fucking bust.
And then I'm gonna shit.
I'm literally clamping my ass cheeks right now, dude. I can't fucking hold it.
Why didn't you go when I was on the phone?
Because I didn't have to go then. It literally just right now, I got the little tingle where it was like,
we're cutting this early then.
Actually, no, I'm starting to hold it back a little bit. But,
no, cut it. You're going to shit yourself.
Is it bad to hold in
yes, it is.
too long? Okay.
Yeah.
There's been times before where I've held it for like a very long time.
It can get impacted, you know that? And then, like, you have to go to the doctor and they literally have to scoop your shit out.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, we got at least a fucking hour and 15 in.
We got a good episode in.
Oh, no, it's been an hour and 8. We just have to take out that 2 minutes. It's a little bit of a short episode, but
whatever. It's fine.
We've been talking a lot, dude. Almost too much.
We went off topic.
We went off very topic, but it doesn't matter. That's what the episode's about. So, you know, if you're enjoyed the fucking podcast this fucking long, you know, fucking, you know, give us a fucking like, give us a fucking subscribe. You know, if you see this on YouTube, please subscribe. Check out our other videos. We have gaming videos, all that shit. The Night Funk Podcast on YouTube at The Night Funk Podcast. You can find us on Instagram and also TikTok if you want to dig up our TikTok. We might start posting on it again soon. Maybe. But most of our content you'll see right here on twitch.tv/NightFunkPlays. Yeah. Where you're going to catch me and Joe playing all types of fucking games.
You can find me at Also in the Woods 1. I'm still coming after you motherfucker.
Who?
The first one.
Oh, yeah, the first one. The guy who took the handle.
Yeah, seriously,
I wonder if you can get it. Like, I wonder if there's a way you can, like, be like, hey, this guy stole my identity. I'm the real Oso in the Woods.
Watch it be a doppelganger of me, like someone who looks almost like me.
He's just
me without glasses.
He's exactly you.
But white.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Or he's
no.
Guatemalan.
No, he's white and he's redheaded.
Oh my God.
Like he's basically a queso, but he's not.
It's queso.
It's queso. All right. Well, thank you for anyone that tuned into this episode. And like I said, go fucking find us on all the socials. Go like, subscribe, do all that shit. It really fucking helps us out a lot. And fucking God, why'd you have to put her up? She's a babe.
Yeah, she is.
She's a fucking babe.
She's a babe.
All right. And Danny DeVito, he's also a babe.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Look at them cheeks.
All right, let's get out of here. I'm about to shit myself.
All right, bye.
God. Oh, it's bubbling.